much easier when it has on battery, but I don't want to waste the battery. See, I'm using the remote as an incline. And till I find another tripod that will fit this camera. I'm doing like a A-Team MacGyver idea. I might have it too at an angle. Okay. The wire wants to pull towards the floor. But I don't know how I'm going to do this. It's not going to stay, it wants to slide. Well, as best I can get it. Okay. I'm going to try to teach the Rubik's Cube. Okay, I learned this in 1980s. From The Simple Solution to the Rubik's Cube by James D. Norris. 5 simple steps. The 5th step you'll like. It says go outside and yell and yelling distance and say, I solved the cube or solved the Rubik's Cube. Then go inside the house and reward yourself to the refrigerator. Interesting idea. That's the 5th step. So in a sense there's only 4 steps. I don't know. Maybe he's comical. I don't know. But I had the Auto Solution and Mastering the Cube book. But before I had all that, I played around. I could finally get one side done. I could get 2 side done, and sometimes I do that, and all of a sudden, even with the small pocket one I had, the whole thing got done. I was like, how'd I do that? And that was when we were going to the laundromat. That's now a mechanic shop. Well, now it's a carpet upholstery now, and it's not painted green for a mechanic. It's all red now with black design on it. And anyway, the people of that building said God did it. In other words, they were Christians. They put that up there. Anyway, the appliance shop, there's a church member from our church that used to go to Good News, but my mom and Stacy, to get a new gas stove, and Dr. Cheryl too, they saw him there. I thought, oh, that's cool. And I told everyone that that appliance shop used to be an ice cream malt shop, because when I used to go walk to West Haven with Ryan Paulette and Richard Luzerne, we would stop in there. And then once we get done, we would come out, and the lady police would blow the whistle to stop the cars, and she'd hit a little switch in the box to make the traffic light stop, so we could walk across to where the church is over there, and then walk on there, and then come around and go to West Haven area. That was 1970s days and 1980s days. Then later on I went, in the same year I went to IOC, Individualized Learning Center, and the gym teacher's Mr. Bush. They called him Mr. Tree. And we were, he's a born-again Christian too, and well, my dad Marcel and my mom Darlene Page signed up to take tennis racquetball lessons at Portsmouth City Park. Me and Sharon Stace tagged along, and we learned together. And we saw Mr. Bush there. He was taking tennis racket lessons. And the guy was teaching us. He went to hit the tennis ball, and he wondered where it went. And we all wondered where it went. We know it didn't vanish. And then I said, oh, look in your tennis racket. His racket was like aluminum. There was a hole right there. Somehow, instead of hitting the net, it went in between the hole and the yellow tennis ball stuck right in that hole. That was comical. Anyway, Anybody's Learning Center, IOC, I like cookies, I like cake, either way you want to say it. The principal was Mr. Crute. Not Mr. Crute. The principal was Mrs. Crute. I'll get it right. And we're on second floor, room 208. And the teacher was Mrs. Cooper, and her daughter Valerie helped out. And later on, I went to SEC, Second Education Learning Center, whatever. And Dave Duncan was at IOC, and Michael Klein, and then Tommy was there too, and then Tommy was in my class. Anyway, can't think right now. Got a lot on my mind. Well, at IOC, first it was Miss Cooper and Valerie, and then it was I can't think right now. I can't think of her name. But anyway, she took over later on, and Mrs. Jones. But anyway, at SEC, it was Mrs. Hudax, and I can't think. This Mrs. Hall, the lady helper, Mrs. Hall, and can't think right. Mr. Smith, the guidance counselor, I'll get it right. And Mr. Larry, the gym teacher, and Mrs. Jones, the gym teacher. We had to walk over across the street to go inside the gym to play. I'll explain later on. Let me focus on this. Let me teach how to solve the Rubik's Cube. Not all Rubik's Cubes have the same color background. So whatever color your Rubik's Cube is, just use the color you have and use the same pattern. It'll work. Oh, by the way, if a piece falls apart and you put it together, and if you use the same pattern, then the pieces that fell out, then those very same pieces, the edge pieces or corner pieces, will be scrambled, but all the other part of the cube will be solved. But and you have to take those pieces out, put it right in, and then solve it. But if you stick with a different pattern, then it'll be different pieces, a different edge or corner that you got to take out and put in right. Well, you get the idea. Okay, I explained that on other videos, so I don't need to rehash that. Look up Bill Page explaining how to solve the Rubik's Cube. Alright. Even James Norris, Simple Solution to the Rubik's Cube, said that your cube is going to have a different one. I've seen one that was purple color, and all the other colors are on there. But anyway, the patterns will work no matter what. Anyway, let me scramble this up. There's 4 quadrillion billion combinations but one solution. it took Erno Rubik, who created this 3D puzzle for his class, about a month to figure out how to solve it. But now, now they do who can do it the fastest, and nowadays people can do it even faster than that. 15 seconds. That's Stephen Brundridge's record. 15 seconds. There's some can do it real long too. There's a 3-year-old girl can solve it fast too. As Jesus Christ, the Lord Savior God, said, when he gets close to him coming back, to watch for the signs, watch the skies and everything. The kids will get smarter earlier than ever before. Knowledge will increase. Children will get smarter than ever before, and everything will be automatic. Man can't hide anywhere. Where to be wars and rumors of wars. One world government. One world government. I can't say it. One world government, whatever. Capital One, Bob Scopo said. Oh yeah. And the Google app and all cell phones now, it says Google One world government. There's another guy thinking the same thing. Great minds think alike. Anyway, I used to think it didn't matter. I used to think that one color was quicker than the other. That's not so. I mean, you might find one that's got more on there to get done quicker, but I used to thought one color was quicker to solve than the other. Now everybody starts with a cross. I start with the corners and then the middles. You can do which way you want it, but there's one guy that does it like me, and he's actually a speed cuber. I must be doing something right. I think he's one of the guys that used to be on That's Incredible, where they do kids and adults and juniors, the computer would mix and then to see who could solve it the fastest. In 1980s, my best time was 1 minute and 12 seconds. Okay, I'm just going to pick a color. I'll say orange. Your center is what you focus on. So this will be your top. So I'm going to do the corners first. So let's say I'm looking for the orange, the blue, and the white. So I'm looking for, well, first I'll look up here because sometimes they might be up here. Here's an orange. Is it an orange, blue, white? No. Is that an orange? What do you know? See, it's right here. I put it right here. Normally I wouldn't have to put it there. I'd have to do some kind of maneuver to put it up there. See, the blues with the blue, the whites with the white, and oranges with the orange. Don't worry about this. This might not be a color line. You're not worrying about this, even if the orange seems to match up there. Your mind is thinking about putting a color line. Color line means when you put everything matches up. Even when you do this or in at the bottom, whatever. So now I'm looking for a white, orange, green. A white, orange, green. So here's an orange, but it's not white. Is there any more oranges on top? No. So it's somewhere on the bottom. There it is. It's a white, orange, green. The white's on, the orange is right here. So all I gotta do is move it over and bring what you did and bring the top down to see that it matches, and then bring it up. See how it matches up? And you do this for every one of them. See, we know there's no oranges here, so we know there's an orange somewhere on the bottom. Use, what do you call that? Process elimination, that's the word. Alright, so this is the orange, yellow, green. Orange, yellow, green. The orange is here, that's the top soda. Let's see how that matches up. Now I'm looking for the yellow, orange, blue. Alright, there it is. Put it where it needs to go, to yellow. Yellow with the yellow, the blue, and the orange. Now if the orange is on the bottom, then you keep it on the bottom, and you gotta turn it away, bring the top down towards you, and bring this over twice so that you're looking right at the color you're looking at, orange in this case. Then bring what you did back up. Now just move this over here. Now you can see that when you turn this, it's going to go away, and you just bring it up so that the two will match up, and then bring what you did back up. See, the patterns will always put everything back in order even though it looks like it's messed up, if you do it right. Let's see, orange. Now look for the orange and white. Is that the orange? No, it's orange and yellow. Orange and white. Where is it at? It might be in the middle. But look on the bottom first. Is there any orange? Nope. So it's either on the top somewhere or the middle. I'll look on the top first. Orange, white. Yep, it's right there. So what you do is bring these two away from you and bring this either left or right. It's up to you. And bring what you did back to the top like that. Then you bring this over either this way or leave it this way. But in this case, you want it to go over by the white. So you turn it so that goes with the white. Either you can do it like this to put it in, or you can come over this way to put it in. It doesn't matter. As long as you do that, get a color line like that. Alright? This is the blue. Well, you want the orange. Orange and green. Look for it. There's the orange green. So here's it. You know if you do it this way, it's not going to work. Doesn't match up. So, I mean, you can eye it and know that it's not going to go there. You know that just to bring it over this way so that the orange matches up to make the 3. And then after you make that 3, you bring it up. Then bring the green, the same color line again. Always make sure to put things back to color line. Alright, now you're looking for an orange yellow. Alright, it's right there. And you can see that it's going to go up here. So, doesn't matter if it's over here or here. It don't matter. You just go away, away. Bring that to the center. Bring back what you did. Now that's color line. You're making a T. Mr. T. B.A. Baracus, Mr. T. He used to have you and had a cartoon show. And then he talked with live action. Sort of like how the Shazam did, but he was live action, but they did like little short commercials. I'm glad I got the whole collection of that. YouTube, they got the whole thing out there on YouTube of Mighty Isis. Mighty Isis and Shazam Hour, they both collided together. They helped each other out in episodes, just like Batman and the Green Hornet. They teamed up together with Kato and all that, which is Bruce Lee, famous karate expert. Alright, I'm looking for the orange blue. So let's look for the orange blue. It's right there. Now see, just like the corners on the bottom to bring back, well here you're going to, since it's in the middle and it's on the bottom, it's got to go there. Instead of just using one, you use both of them together. Away, away. Bring it together. Bring it back. See, now you got that right. Now you got the top done. Now sometimes you could do the middle next, but it's best to do the corners. That way you can worry about the middles later on. Alright? Alright, you're looking for two done, either diagonally or vertically. You basically do the same thing, except there's a slight difference in the routine. If it's a diagonal, then you could do it twice once. If it's vertically, then it's a once, twice. Alright? I'm looking for two done. These are straight out of the Simple Solution to the Rubik's Cube by James D. Norris. 5 easy steps. Mr. Larry Gym teacher showed me how to do it. He made a Xerox copy of it and then showed me how to do it, and I got down to 5 minutes. Then my best time was 1:12, a long time ago, and at Good News Baptist Church a long time ago, 1980, Pastor Ward and Mac Palmer days. Alright. This goes to teens with Tommy on there, did the watches. They had stopwatches and stuff before and after church. Alright. Good News Baptist 32. Good News Baptist Church 3252 Taylor Road, Chesapeake, Virginia. Alright. There's no two. Let's see, is that? No. Let me look over here. Just turn the cube around till you see one. You still turn, but you still look around. Okay, the green goes to the green, the red with the red, the white. Alright, even though you find one, it don't mean that there's one done vertically or diagonally. Just keep looking till you find two that matches. Nope, that don't match. Look over here. Does that match? No. Alright, let me look diagonally. Is there one done diagonally? No. Just for diagonally. Either. No. Gotta keep looking. I'd be doing this faster, but since I'm trying to teach everyone how to do this. Rylan Pitty knows how to solve this already. Another magicians and stuff. And speed cubers. Okay, here's, see, that goes there, that goes, no, let me check over this way. No, maybe I've got to look vertically. Here's the yellow. No, that's not it. I normally be doing this quicker, but it, okay. Guess I should be, okay, here we go. You see, but when you get real good, you'll go faster to find this. Because all you're doing is looking for vertical or diagonal. Anyway, so you see that matches. And see the red with the red, blue with the blue, yellow with the yellow. Over here, it's color line. Here, here, here. Alright, these are here, so you keep, I'm trying to remember myself. I'm so used to doing the thing. These two here, you're going to turn it around in the back, if I remember right. And the two that's got us, yeah, the two that's in position, the two that's got to switch is from here to here. This is the vertical. So you hold these two that's going to, the two that are all right over here. The two that's got to switch is here. And sometimes the bottom gets done and it's like, oh, how'd I do that? Anyway, and sometimes the whole thing gets done. It's just according to how you mix it. And these two got to switch, alright? So, you bring this down and bring this way. I don't know how to explain it, but if you just watch the way I'm doing it. Here, I turn it once instead of twice because it's a vertical. Then I bring this that way, then this that way, then this that way, then this back up, then I turn this once, twice. See, now that's right in its place, that's right in its place, that's right, that's right. Now we look for patterns on the bottom. You look to the center, the color is the bottom. You know the top is all done, right? So the bottom, the centerpiece is what we're looking at. In this case it's red, so we're looking for red. Red. There's a lot of patterns about what you need to look for. Here you go twice, and bring this down to go twice, bring this back up twice, then bring this towards, then back. Now the centerpieces are in its position. See, that's where it needs to go. Now we work with the middles. Alright, we know red is the bottom, so we look to see if there's any red. There's red. Alright, so we know that's fine. So the ones that ain't red is the ones that need to go in the middle. So in this case, this yellow, green needs to go over here. See, it's right there. If the yellow's on the bottom and it matches here and the green goes here, then you put the part that's solid off to your left, and you bring the bottom like the bottoms will be toward your right, and you just follow these maneuvers. You bring this down, bring it so that that matches up, and then you go away, bring this here, bring it back, then bring the two color here, then bring the center back up. And you do the pattern to bring the pattern down from the center to the bottom to do the same. But if you see that the green's not on the bottom, and you see it's right here, but this white matches with this, then you go over on this side. Huh? What? 1, 2, I can't do it right. 1, 2, I know what I'm doing. 1, 2. You do it in such a way you know that. What?
Oh, when you get to a good stopping point,
alright.
We'll go to the post office and you can, it's just one.
Alright. Alright. It's green, so you want it to go where you need it to go. So you want the white to match. Anyway, you go 1 way over here so that this is gonna, that's not it. I know what I'm doing. This goes way over here, there, so that it's gonna match up with that. And bring that back. And then you go this direction. And bring what you did back. Well, hold up folks, I gotta go to the post office.